Hola, soy yo, Vicky, otra vez. It's me, Vicky, again. And we are here finally in the Break the Language Barrier Level 4 book. So, don't worry if you don't have the book. You don't need the book to follow the video. But for those of you who do have the Level 4 book, we are right at the beginning. We are on page 4. And ¿qué vamos a hacer? Vamos a practicar una conversación en español. So we're going to practice a conversation in Spanish usando todos los tiempos de nivel 1, 2 y 3. So we're using all the tenses from levels 1, 2 and 3. So if you don't have the book, that's fine. You can follow the tutorial, but you do need to know past tenses, future tenses, so you need quite a good level of Spanish, because in level 4 we will be looking at the sexy subjunctive. And but first of all, we're just going to revise what we've done in the other levels first. If you don't have the book and you'd like to buy it, it is available on Amazon and it is on offer at the moment for the summer, €4.99. I mean, it's a very, very good price. So it's got lots of exercises, etc. in it. All the answers are in the back. There'll be a tutorial for each section on YouTube. I'm going through the sections. So you may want to buy the book. Okay, but as I say, you don't need it to follow this tutorial because I will explain to you in English the questions, etc. that we're going to do. So, okay, so we always start in each level, we start by introducing ourselves or talking about ourselves using the tenses from the previous levels. So we know, if you do, for those of you who have been following the levels, if you've got no idea about these questions, you need to go back and revise the previous levels. Maybe you're not quite ready to come on to this yet. But if you can, you don't have to get them perfectly. I mean, don't get me wrong, nobody can get everything perfect. Though I would always recommend repeating things until you can do things without looking anything up or making mistakes. But no, you don't have to be able to do them perfectly, but you at least have to have a good idea, because obviously otherwise these things are going to come up as we go through level 4. Okay, so let's have a look at the questions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the question in English, then I'm going to say it in Spanish, and then I'm going to answer it for me, because obviously the answers to these questions are free answers. It depends on you. Okay, so número 1 en Dinos algo sobre ti. Tell us something about you. Where did you work before? Now, that means before now. Obviously, it's quite difficult to sort of frame the question that it can make sense to everybody. But normally I sort of mean that for students who come here, where did you work before you came here? But you can, make it fit your circumstances. So where did you work before? So the verb to work, trabajar. Now, where did you work before? Well, I'm not specifying any time. I would use the imperfect here. ¿Dónde trabajabas antes? ¿Dónde trabajabas antes? Though you could get away with ¿Dónde trabajaste antes and use the pre-treat. And I would say, yo trabajaba en Ladbrokes. Mucho tiempo, 8 años. Y número 2, why and when did you come to Spain? Now, the verb to come, of course, is venir. This one would be pre-treat because presumably you only came to Spain, well, to live anyway, once. So it's a one-off action when you came to Spain, not when you were coming or you used to come. So we're in the pre-treat here. ¿Por qué y cuándo viniste a España? So venir is an irregular verb in the pre-treat. ¿Por qué y cuándo viniste a España? And I would say, vine a España hace 22 años, 22 years ago. ¿Y por qué? Bueno, vine para vacaciones un mes y todavía estoy aquí. Yeah, I came for a month's holiday and I'm still here. Y número 3. Do you have any children? Present tense. ¿Tienes niños or hijos? And I would say, sí, tengo un hijo o un niño. Número 4. ¿Cómo es tu pareja? What is your partner like? Sorry, I read the Spanish out first there. So what is someone or something like is always ¿cómo es? What is your partner like? So ¿cómo es tu pareja? Y yo diría, no tengo pareja. And número 5. I'm just laughing at this because at the current state of the world with the virus, nobody's going on holiday anywhere. So will you go on holiday next year? Vale? So future, will you? Ir is the verb to go. It's regular in the future. Irás de vacaciones el año que viene o próximo año. And I think I would have to say no sé. No sé. I don't know. Okay, number 6. Would you live in another country? So, would you live? That's the conditional using the verb to live. Vivirías en otro país. Yeah, vivirías en otro país. And I would say, sí, viviría en otro país. Depende en la situación. Okay, número 7. How have you practiced Spanish since your last class? So, ¿cómo has practicado? Present perfect. How have you practiced? ¿Cómo has practicado español desde tu última clase? From your last class. And I would say, sorry, I'm thirsty. Look, tengo sed. He hablado mucho esta mañana. I seem to have spoken a lot this morning. ¿Cómo has practicado español desde tu última clase? Bueno, yo diría, I have practiced Spanish every day with my, oh my God, I'm saying it in English. Estoy diciéndolo en inglés. So, he practicado español todos los días con mis estudiantes. In the end, you don't know what language you're speaking or which language you're speaking. Okay. How are you going to practice after this book? Yeah, so esta pregunta, this question's a bit more for you, really. How are you going to practice after this book? ¿Cómo vas a practicar después de este libro? So I'll leave you to answer that one. Número 9. How long have you studied Spanish? Present perfect again. ¿Cuánto tiempo has estudiado español? And I would say, he estudiado español 22 años. Número 10. What did you do last weekend? So this is pre-treat. What did you do at a specific point in time last weekend? ¿Qué hiciste el fin de semana pasado? ¿Qué hice el fin de semana pasado? Vale, el fin de semana pasado no hice mucho. Hace mucho calor. It's too hot. Entonces, no hice mucho, de verdad. Sorry, I'm very boring. I'm so boring. Y número 11. Would you speak to a stranger on a train? So, would you speak? ¿Hablarías con un extranjero o un extraño o un desconocido en un tren? And I would say, sí, hablaría con un desconocido en un tren. Número 12. What are the biggest problems that you have had in learning Spanish? So, ¿qué son los problemas más grandes que has tenido en aprender español? Yo diría, para mí, los problemas más grandes eran acentos y preterito. Okay, número 13. What do you want to achieve after this book? So, ¿qué quieres lograr después de este libro? Okay, I'll leave you to answer that. Y número 14. Have you bought a new car this year? ¿Has comprado un coche nuevo este año? And I would say, no, no he comprado un coche nuevo este año. Y número 15, when was the last time that you spoke Spanish? So, ¿cuándo fue? When was? La última vez, the last time, que hablaste español, that you spoke Spanish. And I would say, hablé español esta mañana, o he hablado español esta mañana. Y número 16, how many languages do you speak? ¿Cuántos idiomas hablas? And I would say, hablo más o menos 4 idiomas. Hablo inglés y español muy bien. Y hablo un poco de francés y alemán. Y número 17, when is your birthday? ¿Cuándo es tu cumpleaños? Y yo diría, mi cumpleaños es en agosto. No me gusta tener cumpleaños en agosto. Mucho calor y muchos turistas, digo. Y número 18, what did you do on your birthday last year? ¿Qué hiciste en tu cumpleaños el año pasado? Número 19, where did you live when you were a child? This is imperfect. ¿Dónde vivías cuando eras niño? And I would say, yo vivía en Manchester. Y número 20, would you be happy living in Spain? So, ¿estarías contento vivir o viviendo en España? And yo diría sí, estaría contento vivir en España. Okay, so we finally got on to level 4. I hope you understood that all okay. As ever, any questions, any problems, any doubts, anything you want me to clear up or anything you want me to explain in a video, please put in the comments or go to one of the contact details. Remember, the level 3 and 4 book are both on offer at $4.99 on any Amazon site. So if you're planning on buying them, now's the time to buy them. Also, the storybooks are on offer on Amazon as well for the summer. Yeah, don't forget to do Zoom classes if you want a more personalised form of learning Spanish, private classes or group classes. And in September we start the semi-intensive courses in the classroom again. So, gracias por mirar. No olvides give me the thumbs up, dame el dedo, por favor, if you've liked the video, of course. And don't forget to press subscribe for future videos. So, Os veo en el próximo video. Gracias y adiós.